take questions for Gregor, please.
Gregor, could you start on your observations on that incident Roy just talked about?
Yeah, well, the decision not to raise it to a red card was because there was not excessive force. And I'm not sure that's really the criteria for a non-tackle incident. It clearly wasn't not a tackle, it was after the whistle. So if there was head contact and that was intentional, it shouldn't be anything to do with the force that was involved.
Do you feel like maybe generally, I know you're not one to kind of dwell on referees, but over the course of the championship there has been several big decisions at big moments in games that have went against you?
Probably just the England game, I would say. I think that there was obviously key decisions in that game that were wrong. Today, you're gonna get something or not. You got to make sure that you move on from them. If they go your way, then you make the most of that advantage. If you don't, you've just got to focus on what you can control.
Gregor, you're a big advocate for player safety, head safety. I mean, you must be disappointed. Head, but it's not an accidental collision, is it? And you must be disappointed that it's not.
No, well, it was after the play, and I feel sorry for Ben White here because he did nothing. He was first of all pushed to the ground, and push is nothing in rugby, and then he got collided in the head. So yeah, I don't know how it wasn't raised to a red card, but as Rory mentioned, whether that had anything to do with the final result, who knows? Because France deserved to win, they deserved to be champions. They're a quality side, and even though we played really well at times tonight, France were the better team in the end.
Gregor, is there a concern that ended up as a bunker review in the first place? Was that giving refs an easy out not to show a red card in the pitch?
Yeah, I think it is. I think we've taken decision making way up from referees, and yeah, that's the process that we have now to speed up the game. But you don't want to miss incidents that are clearly in the booklet. There should be red cards.
Is Ben okay?
Yeah, he's fine. He's fine. Hugh failed his HIA. He got a stray boot in the face. It was one of ours. I think it was Finn's boot. So everyone else, I think, is fine.
Gregor, do you feel it's another performance where you maybe left points out there?
Well, yeah, we obviously had 7 points that we thought we'd registered just before half time. It was a great try, very good time to score as well, and I think it was Blair's bum cheek just over the touchline, which cost us. But I think it was a good way to finish the half anyway, with that momentum and finding a way to break the French defence. The points would have certainly helped us, but the frustration was we conceded that try just at the start of the half time, and France got the momentum back again.
What did you make of your team's performance overall in the 80 minutes?
Yeah, it's a difficult one because we lost the game and we weren't pushing at the end to win the game, but what we asked for the players tonight was to deliver physically. One of the biggest challenges you get in world rugby right now is the French pack. The Springboks are very similar, and then when they bring a new pack on, how you can not only withstand that challenge but be very aggressive with the way they play. They play a lot outside of 9 and they bring the forwards into the game, and I thought we were very good there. And then when you flip it around, how our forwards carried was some of the best carrying I've seen. Like Gregor Brown was fantastic. His first Six Nations game, did really well in attack and defence, did really well at set piece. Zander, Pierce Scoopman, Matt Fagerson, so many players fronted up physically. And then we had some really good parts to our attacking game. We created things, and the effort was there throughout the 80 minutes. I loved right at the end, even though the game's lost, there's a maul in our line, and we are very physical with two second rows playing their first Six Nations games and turned the ball over. So there's a lot to be proud of and a lot to build on, and strangely, like probably the two best performances this year happened in defeats to England and to France, especially 80-minute performances. But we could take a lot of those two games as we look to next year and beyond when we have those challenges again.
Thank you. All good. Thank you.